Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be going over 3 NFL players whose cards you must buy right now in order to make some profit before next NFL season. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really means a lot to me. I like to bring you guys some investment advice along with some pack openings, so be sure to stay tuned on the channel for pack openings in the future. But anyways, let's get into the video. So the first player that I'm looking at purchasing a lot of is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson really didn't have a stellar season like everyone thought he was going to, so he's one of my favorite buying opportunities as of right now. I'm on cardladder.com to take a look at the statistics and the percentages of dips. I like to look at monthly changes and sometimes even the quarterly changes. That can tell you a lot about a player's cards. And you can see a bunch of different cards here. I like to filter by PSA 10s and PSA 9s, along with BGS mints as well. So if you look at the quarterly changes, there's been a lot of dip in Lamar Jackson cards, anywhere from 40 to 50 to even 75% in some of his cards. So I see a lot of opportunity in Lamar Jackson. Still a freakish athlete, still a lot of hype around him every year during the preseason, so I think Lamar Jackson cards are definitely in a downward spiral right now, so it's a very good opportunity for you guys to pick up some Lamar Jackson. One of my favorite buying opportunities for Lamar Jackson is this red, white, and blue Prism PSA 10. Pretty low pop compared to his other base stuff. I usually try to shy away from base cards because a lot of people don't really like base cards anymore. Too much high population scares people away from investment opportunities, so 166 for the population is very nice. You really want that low population on these cards. And as you can see here, even towards October when the Ravens were still doing pretty good, this card was selling upwards of $700. And if you're lucky enough right now, you can find it for just a fraction of that, right around $225 to $250. If you guys are interested in purchasing cards here when you're looking at Card Ladder, you can always click on buy it now on eBay, and you can search through eBay. It filters out everything that you're not looking for, and it only shows you the specific card listings. So right now there's not any good deals. You can send up some offers in some of these cards, but I doubt with the prices that people have them at right now, you're not really going to get too great of a deal. But anyways, the red, white, and blue Prism PSA 10 from Lamar Jackson is one of my favorite buying opportunities for his cards. He's my second highest opportunity right now. Baker Mayfield really had a bad season, mainly because of all the injuries that plagued the Browns. The Browns finished either in third or in last in the AFC North this season, when a lot of people thought the Browns were really going to make that next step towards being Super Bowl contenders. Then you had the whole situation with Odell Beckham, Baker Mayfield just not really getting together in that locker room, created some division, along with the injuries, really lent towards a downward spiral. So looking at the quarterly changes here on a lot of his cards, you can see his Kaboom BGS 9.5. I wouldn't really pay attention too much to the value until you actually click on the card, because sometimes the last card sold can be a lot higher than the card ladder value. They usually just try to estimate compared to a lot of the other players' cards in terms of this card ladder value. Sometimes it's a pretty good indicator, but on lower pop stuff like his Kabooms, it's not going to be as accurate because the last sale is November 30th, so about 2-3 months ago. But anyways, my favorite buying opportunity on Baker Mayfield right now is his Silver Concourse Select PSA 10. I really like the opportunity that this card has right now. If you can find it for $70 or $75, might be a little difficult now because those sales were over a month ago. Again, less than 200 pop, very, very nice when you're looking at rookie quarterback cards, and everyone loves the silver variations of cards. But right before the season, even at the Nationals, around mid-July there, this card was around $400, which is really crazy to think considering that it's down at $70 for the last 2 sales. So if you're looking to pick this card up at card shows or even on Discord or Instagram, use these comps. Maybe you might be able to get a good deal out of somebody. And the last player that I'm looking at buying for this offseason is going to be Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray had a very disappointing end to the 2021 season, just like the 2020 season as well. kind of really slumped in November and December after losing badly to my Detroit Lions. So once he got knocked out of the playoffs, his cards just plummeted. Quarterly change upwards of 60% on a lot of his cards. People really soured on Kyler Murray after that downward spiral again. Lots of questions between Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray. Are both of them going to be gone this offseason? Are only one of them going to be gone? One's going to stay? Lots and lots of questions up in the air with the Arizona Cardinals, but it's a lot easier to move on from a coach than it is a quarterback. I think they will definitely stick with Kyler Murray, whatever they do. They might bring Cliff Kingsbury back again, but who knows? But I think Kyler Murray is still uber talented, has plenty of speed and plenty of arm talent. I think Kyler Murray is going to be a very good buying opportunity in the next month or two. Lots and lots of red on his quarterly change percentages. And my favorite Kyler Murray card to pick up right now, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, is Field Level Silver PSA 10, mainly because you see this minus 50%. I'm really looking for those cards that have 50% or more of a decline, and this one has a little bit of a higher population than the Lamar and the Baker cards that I've been looking at, but sometimes a little bit of a higher population is good because you get a more sample size of the last sales. Lots of sales in the past week or two, and they just keep declining, and I think that they will continue to decline for the next couple weeks, and eventually they'll level off. Once you see prices level off after a couple sales, depending on the population count, that's when you want to buy, or just any time in the dip when you think it's right. So $425 is the average of the last two sales, compared to over $1,000 even in October, and that's during the season. Usually you see a little bit of a dip from the preseason hype, but he actually saw a bit of an increase because the Cardinals were on a really good hot streak. And then of course, once you hit that November time, the Cardinals just started sliding, and so does his card prices. But I think that Kyler Murray and the Cardinals will load up once again and be one of the favorites to contend for the NFC West. So I think Kyler Murray is a very good buying opportunity. And that's going to do it for today's video. Please let me know in the comments down below who you guys are buying this offseason and who you're looking to make some profit on before next season. But anyways, that's going to do it for the video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for future sports card content. And anyways, I'm out.
Perfect.